Good evening, sir and madam. I'm Dr. Shivamurthy. I'll be talking about my presentation on a descriptive study of on AEFI profile of COVID-19 vaccines among staffs and students in a tertiary care center. And as all of us know that COVID-19 is a very pandemic disease which affected all available, and we tried various treatments like remdesivir, favipiravir, like this and all. But finally we understood that social distancing, quarantine and vaccine, they are the most important treatments which need to be implemented as soon as possible. And we found that through the literature, 78 candidates like vaccines were under development, and 12 are approved by January 2021. And basically, Covishield, which was introduced in India, and it is found that very good trials were done on this. 23,000 plus participants were evaluated, and it is found to be effective, efficacy of 62.7%. And finally, mild to moderate adverse events were documented. And even though serious adverse events of 168 are reported, but only 3 were considered to be related to Covishield, and remaining are not related to it. So keeping this in background, we wanted to say, because the government said that all the healthcare workers should be vaccinated, and the students who are coming in contact with the patients, they should be vaccinated. So like this, then they implemented a rule. So accordingly, we wanted to, we were also asked, all medical colleges are asked to do the monitoring about the COVID-19 safety and the vaccine and its safety. So we included staff and students who are easily available. And initially, we did not start the study as it is. We started monitoring as per the government recommendations, and then we kept on collecting the data. At the same time, we put an application to this committee, requested for the approval, and then simultaneously we kept on collecting the data. So we prepared a Google sheet, means a Google document, means a Google form, where we asked the people to fill in a regular interval, like 7th, 14th, and 21st and 28th days. So generally, first dose, after the first dose, after 28th day, we are supposed to give the second dose. So after the first dose, whatever the adverse events that can be collected, we tried collecting all of them. And we took the ethics committee approval, and then we analyzed. And for analyzing, 163 patients data means volunteers data was required, and according to the calculation, and that was used for it. And if you see here, doctors are the major number of people who got involved, and students are the MBBS students are the next major group, and otherwise other healthcare workers are also monitored. And actually, we included only those people who gave the consent for participating. So mean age and all these are there. Like this is to ensure that equality of distribution. But if you see the safety profile, pain at the injection, fever, headache, myalgia, body, these are the same thing. What has been reported by other centers, which is most similar to it. And we found that probably, most of them are related to, like majorly 83% are probably related, and so 17% were possibly related. And when we saw the concomitant medication and concomitant disease, not major concomitant medications were used. So 92% did not have any concomitant disease, or 96% did not have any concomitant medication. And some of them had a history of, like I said, 6 patients had a history of dust allergy and insect pollen and all this. So if you go back to the literature, and our study was almost similar to other study as far as the safety is concerned and the adverse events that are concerned. If you see the majority were Covishield. Those who took the Covishield were participants among the study population, mainly because government gave free of cost. But Covaxin was under the clinical trial mode. That's why less people preferred to take the vaccination. So serious adverse events, no serious adverse events were reported in our. Most of them are mild to moderate, and this was similar to other studies what we have seen. And causality assessment, as I said, majorly 83% and above were probably related, and 17% risk were considered to be possibly related. The variations may be because of the population and the sample size. And considering all this, I would like to conclude that our study, support the safety profile of other studies that are already published, and we find that it is considered to be safe and effective as far as the population what we have studied. Thank you.
Sir.